Hey guys, Lego Freak here, and it feels good to be making an actual showcase again. Like, holy crud. Now, it's a weird showcase, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's a very, very strange showcase, so, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm not gonna tell you what it is just yet. I just want to do this little intro, say that. Feels good to be doing videos like this again, because it's been a while since I've done the video kind of like this, so... Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy it. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments. And, yeah, let's go ahead and hop into it. Alright, and the showcase for today is... Call of Duty Zombies? I know what you're thinking. Lego Freak, why? Why do you have Call of Duty Zombies and not superheroes? Quick story. I was talking to a good friend of mine. You probably all know who I'm talking about. But I'm not going to say his name just to tick him off. No, I'm joking. It was JJ Customs, and he's been trying to get me into Call of Duty Zombies, which I've never played before in my life. Not a day in my life. Now, of course, these are the... You probably recognize them. These are the 2.0 characters. So, because apparently there's a bunch of different versions. So, anyways, he was talking about it, and... I decided that I wanted to try and make some for him for the next like package thing that we do, and I just kind of got obsessed with the project and made all four. And I'm even working on where is it? Where'd I put it? Never mind. I'm working on the oh, here it is, the Juggernaut machine from the game. I get if you've never played it, then you know I'm the same. I've never played it, but I know a lot about the characters and the plot because. You know, he had to tell me. Anyways, of course, as per usual, my camera has to run out of memory. Anyways, I was saying, he's told me pretty much everything about the game. Everything that my small mind can comprehend, anyway, because it's very complicated. So, yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the first figure. Alright, so the first character we have here is Dr. Edward Richtofen. And JJ said that if I don't pronounce them right, he'll kill me. So I'm making sure that I say everything perfect. So anyways, I really decided to do a lot of things I've never done before. Mainly electrical tape. Now obviously Moose Figs was the first one to do that. And I really didn't want to do electrical tape because I didn't want to like copy him, but I decided to try it, and I kind of got addicted to it, because pretty much every single one of these figures has electrical tape on it, so, yeah, so shout out to Moose Figs for the whole electrical tape thing. I don't even know how I thought of that, but anyways, so yeah, starting off with this one, there's a lot of blood, as you can see, which all of them have, and this is the first time I've actually dry brushed before, so, which was really interesting. So, yeah, where's my little thumbtack? I forget it. Now, the thing I like about all these figures is the faces, because basically what this was a clone face. You probably know what I'm talking about, but I'll put a little picture right here so that you can see. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah, what I did was I erased the mouth and actually painted on my own mouth and mustache for him. So I thought that looks really cool, and it actually does look like the character. So I thought that came out really, really well. And yeah, as you can see, there's tons of electrical tape, like right here. That's this strap, these straps, the boot straps, this little brown thing. If you look on the back, these straps, his freaking rolled up sleeves, everything. I just went crazy with electrical tape. It basically just electrical tape farted on this figure, and this is what came out of it. So, yeah, there's a lot of detail work that went into, and this was the first one that I made out of all of them. So, yeah, now I got the little blood vials right here, which are apparently very, very, very important to the whole plot of the thing. So, but yeah, overall, I think that this one came out really, really nicely. And again, a lot of things I've never done before, dry brushing, electrical tape, and I've never really made figures, like, it's hard to describe, but these ones are very different from ones that I've made in the past, and I really like the way that they turned out. So yeah, anyways, let's move on to the second figure. Right, and the next figure in the showcase is Nikolai Buttinsky, which is a really interesting name, but you know, this one took forever. And mainly because of the helmet. You can see that quite a bit of freaking work went into this helmet. Oh, stupid gun's keeping it from turning. I'm gonna remove that. Anyways, let's talk about the helmet first. Actually, no, let's talk about the face first, because I love the face. What this was it was a screaming face. Like, it was from the banana cart guy in the Gorilla Grodd set. And I erased everything except the eyes. Like, the eyes. And then I painted everything else. So, the mustache, the mouth, the eyebrows, the kind of stubble there. I also sculpted the goatee. Like, right there, you can see that. Which I'm actually very proud of. So, yeah, the faces are just... you know, they're my favorite part just because I've never really done custom faces before and they turned out pretty awesome. But you guys can let me know what you think. Now for this helmet, you probably know what the helmet was. It was one of those standard pilot helmets. And what I did was I sculpted onto the sides here, these little round bits there. And I also sculpted on the goggles here. Well, what I did was I sculpted the basic shape of the goggles, took little plastic pieces and pushed them in to make the goggles, and I think that those look really sweet. And look, on the helmet is more electrical tape. Woo. So yeah, now on his back he has this radio type thing, which was pretty interesting to make. I took like a Lego 1x1 piece and put it on the back there, and then sculpted some little bits and put an antenna right there. And then he has this like string coming off of it, which goes down his arm for some reason. I have no idea why, but it was there, so I did it. And he has like this armor thing, which was, you can guess, electrical tape. And I kind of put these like dents in it. I took like a thumbtack and like scraped at it and then painted it to look like these bullet dents, which looks really cool in my opinion. And then there's this little sculpted bit for his like jacket part, I guess is what that is. And then of course, look, a tape, strap made out of electrical tape. Now for this little skirt thing that he has wrapping around him, I just use like that kind of card material that I use for trench coats. So yeah, now on the back here he has some more pouches. So just a ton of detail. Look, another little pouch right there. So this one definitely took a while. And this freaking star on his belt, man, that took so dang long. Like, to paint that little star in there, it took me forever. So yeah, look, more straps on his arm made out of electrical tape. So yeah, there's just so much work went into this one. Again, particularly for the helmet, with just all the sculpted things and all of the little parts in the radio on his back. So this was definitely the most difficult figure, but definitely looks pretty cool in my opinion. So you guys can let me know what you think in the comments. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Next figure is Tank Dempsey. Another really fun figure to make, mainly because of this giant freaking jacket that I had to make, which actually was pretty interesting because I had to try a few times to make it. But again, let's start by talking about the face, because this face was... Frick, what face was this? I think this was like... Oh yeah, this was an angry Iron Man face that I erased the mouth, the mustache and beard, and the eyebrows, and then painted that myself. So again, the only thing that I didn't paint is the eyes. So, oh wait, and the cheekbone lines. So I think that the face again came out really well and actually looks quite a bit like the character. The hairpiece, I actually wasn't sure what hairpiece to use, but this one works really well. So yeah. Again, the main part that went into this figure was the jacket, because I had to make it look right with the big old collar, and I've never actually made a jacket like that's like, because most of the jackets I make are like open, they're not connected in the middle, so it was really interesting to make this one. It looks at times it looks a bit too big, but then at other times it looks really good. So you guys can let me know what you think. And look, more electrical tape on the back for the straps with the little pockets here. And this little, whatever gray thing he has back there, I don't know what that is, but it was in the references, so I was like, freak, I'll make it. He's got these canisters here, which I actually used nails. Like I had a box of nails just sitting around for some reason. So I cut the nails, and that's what that is. So yeah, I was gonna use like Lego, like Lego hands, like the bit that goes into the arm, but they were a little too big, so I thought that this would work well, and it actually does. So yeah, now there's then two electrical tape straps on the front, and then I painted like the buckle details with all the little dots. You can see several pockets. There's one right there, there's one right there, there's one kind of behind the little cases there. So yeah, overall I really like the way that this turned out. Oh yeah, look, more electrical tape on the leg right there. Coming over to the side, he has this like little side thing. I'm not sure what it does, but I did paint it because it is there. And of course, a lot of dry brushed blood splatters, because again, they're just killing zombies left and right. So, you know, you're gonna get pretty messy. But yeah, I really like this figure overall, just because it's the first time I've ever made a coat like this. So yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And the final minifigure for the showcase is Takeo Misaki. This is my favorite out of the characters. Well, I don't know about the games, because again, I've never played them, but out of the figures I made, this is definitely my favorite, just because of the way that he looks overall. So, a lot of details. Let's kind of try and get into it. Now, this is the first and only face that I didn't actually paint myself. This is just a Superman face with a beard painted. I know, kind of lazy, but I didn't know what other face to use, so just forget it. And of course he has his hair there, which is the bun. I don't even know where I got this from, but I had it, so yeah. Now there's a ton of sculpting on this guy, like absolutely just tons and tons of sculpting. Let me get a thumbtack so I can point to this stuff better. So first things first, his backpack, which I'll get to that in a minute. So he has his straps here, made out of electrical tape, of course, little buckles and stuff like that. And then over here you can see another little strap, and then this is a little plastic pocket pouch part that I put on there. I even sculpted these little goggles that he has right there, which was actually a lot easier than I thought it'd be. So yeah, now one of my favorite parts of this minifigure is the arms, because of the torn sleeves here, which are made out of electrical tape, and these arm wraps, which are made out of electrical tape. I told you I just went crazy with it. I pretty much just put it everywhere. So I really like the arm wraps, though. I think that those really make the figure look awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and remove his sword. I'll give you a little look at that. And there you go. So yeah, but the arm wraps were just definitely my favorite part of the minifigure, just because of the way they look, how they go around the hands. This side looks a bit better to me. Man, I dropped my thumbtack. And of course, another torn sleeve there, which I thought was a really cool touch to the minifigure itself. Here is a little plastic part and some electrical tape on there to make this pouch. I sculpted this over here. I'm not sure what this is, but it's there on his figure, on the references, so I put it there. I even sculpted these bits on the leg. I don't even know what this is at all, but it is there on. I'll actually put a picture right here so you can see. So yeah. Anyways, that is that's the part for the leg, and then there's this strap that comes all the way around. I even painted a buckle back here, and his backpack. Pretty much what I had to do with this backpack was it was just a standard backpack, except this was on the top. I basically cut it off, glued it on the bottom, because it's on the bottom and not the top. I had to kind of sand off the little, because the backpack had two straps, I had to sand that off because it only had one, so I just put some electrical tape down the back and painted a buckle right there. Glued this on, and then painted these two parts brown with two little buckles right there. Now back here you can see his other, because this is a double-sided face, so you can see the other part of the goatee there, which is actually quite funny. So yeah, just some simple boots there. And under here you can see like his shirt right there, his like collar and everything. You can see some pockets right here. So yeah, this is definitely my favorite figure out of the ones that I made, just because of all of the detail and the cool, all the cool stuff that went into it. I do kind of want to make my own face for him, like I did for the others, but I just couldn't. I didn't know a good face to use. So yeah, so anyways, you guys can let me know what you think of these figures in the comments. And I know this is a really strange showcase. I don't know if I'll make more figures from video games in the future. I might. But, yeah. So anyways, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. Alright guys, that wraps up this video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to leave a like as well as subscribe. I know this is an unusual video, but I really had fun making these figures, and I may do other video game characters in the future, so if you have any suggestions, you can let me know that in the comments. I am still working on my CW Speedster showcase. That kind of got put on hold for this just because, I don't know, it's just, I had so much fun making these figures that I kind of forgot about a lot of other things, so yeah. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into shoutouts before we wrap up this video. So, first shout out goes to Z-Man Pumpkin Gaming. There you go. Next one goes to NJ Customs. There you go. Next one goes to Dylan D. There you go, my man. Next one goes to a nice guy. So, there you go. And the last one for today goes to, holy crap, X Star Hero Productions. So, there you go. Anyways, that does it for shoutouts and this entire video. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments of the figures. Yeah. Anyways, this has been Lego Freak.